that butt a bitch. Finally found a path and it's even worse than the beach. Oh. Update of the week. Stayed in Nantes for 3 nights with 3 different warm showers hosts. The first one saved me, and I don't even think that I would have got there by now if it wasn't for them. So appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. 3 different couples that I've stayed with, and with another one now. I camped 2 nights in between. So a shower last night was very much welcome, considering what the weather was like as well. Stormy, windy, rain. Strong wind as well. The bike, these guys let me stay here again tonight, so I'm going to give the bike a wash today, as it got gritty and sandy and it's just not, you know, you can hear it clunking about and going around. So. And I'll just show you my room for the last 2 nights. There's my bike, so gave it a bit of a clean the other day after all the grit, the sand, the rain, the wind and all that, so that should be nice and smooth today. But I'll just show you my room. It's like Alice in Wonderland. It's quite short. There we go. There it is. That's my bed. But now I am gonna hit the road. Today is absolutely beautiful. Like the perfect day to cycle. Like the sky's clear, a little bit of breeze, so it cools you down. Probably means that I'm gonna burn my nose again, but the roads are quiet. It's just absolutely lovely. I've cleaned the bike up. The bike's feeling strong. I'm feeling energised. It's all good. Bonjour. I want to get to. There's a place called La Rochelle. I want to get a little bit before there because in the morning I want to try and hopefully cycle the little island that's near there. But it was just like the best day. I'm enjoying it so far. Man, if I don't see a surfing octopus, I am gonna be pissed. It is hot today. I think it's about 25 degrees or something maybe, and it's just gorgeous. Cycling along the coast now, unlike the smoothest roads. It's all nice and flat. The sun's out, it's not too hot, there's a bit of a breeze. Got beautiful scenery. Why is everyone not doing this? I'm going so slowly right now. My leg is just absolute bits. So this is me done for the night. I've done about 40k or so, which isn't too bad considering I've got a bad leg muscle still, but I've got some bag of frozen peas, I've got some cooling gel, so hopefully that will help. In the tent now, it's nice and light out. I would like to have the door open, but there's just mosquitoes everywhere. My legs have been absolutely ravaged. So obviously delicious. I've got eaten alive last night. I got like bite there, so I look like I've got devil horns, which is a great look. My legs are just completely nibbled, so I'm gonna have to put some stuff on to stop the itching and stop getting bit again. Good morning one, good morning all. Feeling much better today. My leg, no problems whatsoever apart from the millions of bites, so that's great. I'm fine when I'm cycling, but as soon as I stop I can feel the itching and it's nasty. But cycling to La Rochelle, I will get there today. I want to stay for 2 nights because I want to cycle the island one day with all the weight off the bags. I've messaged a few people for warm showers, but I know I've left it late, so maybe I won't be able to get hosted tonight or tomorrow. But if I'm happy to pay for a campsite or something, because I really want to cycle that, especially with the weather as nice as it is. These cool little steps. I wonder where they lead. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, it's a bit scary. Ah, the tide is out. I am so bored. It's just never ending. It's just keep going on and on and on. I think about 20 kilometers from La Rochelle, but I've got a warm showers host for the next 2 nights, so that's keeping me going. Just another 7 kilometers now until I get to La Rochelle, providing I don't fall down there. Quite a drop. Two kilometers to go. I will keep on pushing because my leg is in agony and bites everywhere. It's not funny. It's like polka dot. But yeah, I need to get some ice on this ASAP. And that's a wrap from me. It's been a long day, but knowing that I was going to get to a warm showers host, so I had a shower and a bed and everything, and able to take the bags off and cycle around the island tomorrow has just made it bearable. I've lathered my legs up completely with cream for bite relief because my legs are covered completely in bites. Put some soothing gel on my muscle, so hopefully I'll be good to go tomorrow. But it's gone midnight now, so I'm going to hit the sack. Good night. Good afternoon. Like really good afternoon. Just cycling La Rochelle now, going to the island. I'm about 3 kilometers away from it. Such a cycle friendly big city again. It's just a pleasure, really. It's just cycle paths everywhere, there's cyclists everywhere. I've got one bag on, but it's super light. It's just got my lunch for when I get to the other end of the island and the camera, and that's it. So, I mean, it is weird riding this bike without any weight on. It's like really difficult to get used to. Woohoo! Took a lot longer, but I made it to the end of the island. It's a bit anticlimactic. I was expecting like a, nice beach or a long pier. I mean, like, that's quite cool. Just on the other side there's like a little castle building thing, and then behind that you've got like a little wall to look at the sea. I mean, it's a nice view, but yeah, just a little bit, yeah. I've got a painful 40 kilometer cycle ahead of me, covered in sand, because I thought it'd be a good idea to sunbathe on the beach for an hour whilst having a bit of food. So obviously I've got sand everywhere now. I had sun cream on as well to stop the sunburn, so it all stuck to me. Got sunburn anyway, so it's like sand scratching on my sunburn. I've got a top on because I don't want the sun on my back. This is a bit more like it. I mean, the cycle roads have been pretty damn awesome on this island in this city, but my god, the amount of people. I reckon I've seen at least 2,000 cyclists, about 4,000 bicycles. Like, it's awesome that so many people are cycling, but there was traffic. So I've been lucky enough to have an awesome warm showers host who's put me up for, this will be my 3rd night now, so I'm going to cook them some vegan burritos and show them what it's all about. I've done no cycling, barely any walking at all today. I've just rested completely. Hopefully I'll be fighting fit to start heading back down south tomorrow, but let's get some Mexican food in there, shall we? Just a quick one. I'm in La Rochelle now, leaving today. But before I leave, I'm sending some stuff back home. I'm sending back my big sleeping bag because it's just unnecessary. I'm going to get a much smaller one in the shop today, and all that's just full of stuff that I just don't need. Bags completely empty. All my bags are a lot lighter. I'll just get a few bits. I'm going to get some like plimsolls or some sandals or something, because the shoes are too bulky. I don't need them. Like I say, I'm going to get a smaller sleeping bag, and it's just going to be so much easier to cycle. So looking forward to it. So I'm following the coastal route down to my next stop, because I need to buy a sleeping bag. Seems a bit silly now as it's so windy. I thought everyone was flying their kites, but they're gliding on the water. I don't know what it's called. It looks cool though. But yeah, I'm getting blasted by sand. My hat nearly keeps blowing off and stuff. Not that kind of blowing off. Good evening. Yeah, so one thing I want to say is, if you're going to go cycle touring, like, you know, for a month, for however long, don't do what I done and not prepare. I haven't prepared at all today. I've spent €60 sending about 10 kilograms worth of stuff, and that's not even exaggerating, it's ridiculous. But I've brought a lot of winter stuff with me, but I'm heading down into Spain and Portugal, Italy during the summer months, so I'm not going to need any of that. But yeah, I'd probably say go for a week away somewhere with everything that you think you might take, because you'll find there's so much that you actually don't need. There's the saying, hope for the best, prepare for the worst, but you know, you can make do really with very limited sort of stuff. So I had like a 3 kilogram sleeping bag. It's comfortable down to -40, so when it does get cold it's perfect. But like I said, I'm in France, Spain, Portugal for the summer months. I'm not going to need that. So I bought one for about a quarter of the size, and 6 times lighter. My bike today has been so much better to cycle because it's been lighter. It's been more evenly distributed as well, because I had the sleeping bag, the tent and all that on the, because I had the panniers and then the back rack, and everything was just loaded there, and it was just too much. But now all I've got is just the tent, and it's just so much nicer to cycle. But yeah, go maybe a long weekend at least, just to set up and just get used to everything. So my ferry was 10 o'clock from Portsmouth, living in Salisbury, so that's about an hour's drive. So I wanted to leave at 8:30. I was still packing my stuff. Like, you don't want to be that underprepared. I had such a busy day, and it should have all been done, ready to go on the day. But I was just shoving bits in, and then it's like, oh, do I need that? Do I need that? I better do. There was a few things I left behind, which I'm glad I did, because that just would have been more stuff that I'm sending back now. So yeah, just go through all your stuff, go through it again and again. You think, do you really need that? So yeah, just gonna tuck into some dinner now. So I'm having burritos tonight. I made my warm showers host, Clement, and his roommate vegan burritos last night, so I've got the mix left over. So I'm gonna have some of that with some lettuce, some beetroot, some salsa. So it's gonna be a nice meal tonight. I'm only gonna have half of it, and then I'll have the other half tomorrow. So that will save me spending a bit of money. So like I say, I've spent, I don't know, 100 euros today. I could have saved, just looking back, the amount of money that I've unnecessarily spent because I just wasn't prepared. I've just spent far too much money just because I wasn't as prepared as what I should be for a tour this much. I know it's only my first one, and then you know every day's a school day, and I'm getting experience of stuff that I need, stuff that I don't, and you will as well if it's something that you plan on doing. Yeah, right. Good night.